Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to week 34. Believe it or not, we're only 1 week away from the big third quarter power weeks, the time where we just start really lighting it up till the end of the year. But before we get into that, let's really look at some week 32 numbers and recognize some top performers. On the agent level with production, Beverly Thomas coming in at $10,000. Let's call it $11,000. She was about $44 off from $11,000. Brian Shockley at $7,000 in production, and James Warwick at $7,300. As far as district teams are concerned, right from the top, here we go. You ready? Sean McGarry, 308% of their quota. So good job, McGarry team. Brian Cieslak's team coming in at 154%. Lacey Oriyama coming in at 143. Jay Barrett 103. And Justin Burton at 102. So congratulations, teams, on hitting your weekly quota and knocking that out. Talking about Summer Sizzle Contest. We got a new name that jumped into the mix here, but let's talk about the leaders first. Tashara Collins, Jennifer Saunders, and Ed Steele still sitting at 4 accounts. Tashara, I believe, moved up. Corey Hubbard jumping in there with 3 closed groups. So he's coming in at that second place spot so far. We still have Michelle Loyola, Sam Ramadan, and Tracy Watson still sitting with 2 groups. I want that list. I shouldn't say want. I want that list to get bigger. All right. I want more of you guys in the money, taking as much as you can from closing groups. We also had a big announcement that's coming up with National Convention. We do have our list of qualifiers, the preliminary list right off the bat. I do want to recognize some people that qualified right away. Without exceptions, we have Lisa Groom, John DePrisco, Jenna Zahner, John Allen, Jeff Carey, Britton Johnson, Kevin Bowen, Matthew DePasquale, Fred Wilson, Zach Whistler, John Capozzi, and I'm putting Beverly Thomas in there. She has her exception in which I hope we can get approved for her, so she will be on the trip. So congratulations to everyone that has qualified. I've always said this should be an easy marker for everyone to go after when you're setting goals. It's very rare that we have associates complaining about income that make national convention. So that should be your goal when we're trying to get some things going here. So just moving on here, pace. From talking to a few of the regions, the people that actually participated saw some great results, which all comes down to activity, creating that excitement. When we're working and talking to groups, things are going to happen. The results are now going to follow, and they're setting them up for, like I said, those all-important power weeks coming up here for the next 5 weeks. So starting next week, 5 weeks straight through September, through Labor Day, all kids back to school, people back to work. It's the time where everything gets really exciting around here. There's premium flying all over the place. People are running around with their hair on fire, and people are just generally really excited. The question I have for you guys is, do you have a plan in place? Do you know who you're going to see in the next month? Do you have all your open enrollments taken care of? Are you following up on all those appointments that you went on? Do you have your enrollment set up on these new groups? Do you have flyers ready? Do you have ducks? Do you have follow-up times? Is your schedule set that you can maximize as much premium as possible over the next month, or let's call it the next 6 weeks, so we can blow out the rest of this quarter? Like I said last week, we have the product, we have the marketplace. It's all about our execution. Our numbers, our momentum is picking up. I shared with the coordinator team earlier, there was about 12 or 13 categories where we had increases last week, from production, from pure production, from group production, individual production, brokers, agents, recruits, average weekly producers, average weekly new producers, average veteran producers. Things are picking up for us, and I'm excited about it. And I want you to be excited too, and I need you guys to start cranking this thing out and really making this happen for these next 5 months of the year. But before we finish this quarter, I just got to let you know, we have a goal as our state organization. Our state organization needs to do at least $3.5 million over the next 6 weeks. That's a lot of premium. I know we got some big groups out there, but we need everyone, every single person on this video doing their part. Every dollar of premium counts. So if you have a group, make sure you're following up at the end. Pick up that extra app, go back. If there's someone that had a question, write their name down to make sure that you're following up them. There's no leaf that you can leave unturned coming up here in the next 6 weeks, but it's all about your execution, your dedication, and getting this thing done. So, just to finish off the video this week, to keep it pretty quick for you guys, We have some more money to give away. $1,000, show me the money. As you know, asset management has been a huge thing for us. Just so you know, last week we pulled about a 14% increase from our 3 to 99, which is fantastic. I couldn't be happier. And we're going to have to keep pushing this thing through. So let's get a winner here for us. Let's see what we got here. We got 2 of them stuck together. $1,000. Denise Terry, Brian Leipolt's region. So Denise, congratulations. You won $1,000 for taking care of your accounts and getting premium in your open enrollments. Guys, don't forget, we got 2 more weeks left of this contest. Get your premium in, $500 in. The Summer Sizzle contest is still going on for 2 more weeks. Let's get closed groups. Let's get that excitement going, and let's have a huge close to this quarter. All right, guys? Thanks, and have a great week.